can you just go travel wherever you want when you work in an intelligence agency? The short answer is no. When you sign up to work for these organizations, you sign up for a very high level of privacy invasion into your personal life that may be more than the average person experiences with their employer. And if you don't like it, that's okay. You just can't work there. So that when I started working for Canada's Signals Intelligence Agency, that was part of the employment agreement. You need to tell us every time you're leaving the country. And how it worked for us was there was an online form. You filled it out, you got a reply. Now, if we were just going down to the States for like a weekend, Disney World with the kids, that kind of stuff was an automatic yes, go forth and have fun. Same for within the Five Eyes. It was pretty standard. And it was as you got out of that, that certain factors had to be considered. And I think this probably rings true for any intelligence agency in terms of employee travel. So they would look at, first of all, what's the sensitivity of the job that you have and the information you're exposed to? What's the sensitivity in that? Also, where are you traveling to? Are they a traditionally friendly country? Are they on the traditional adversaries list? Definitely a factor. Do you need a visa for going there? What kind of information do you have to disclose in that process? And then perhaps the most non-intuitive one is the frequency of visits. So, being Canadian, if I want to go to France every couple years because I really like pain au chocolat and it's a beautiful country, no problem. But if I'm going to France like 4 or 5 times a year and I have no family there, that's going to raise a flag. Now, there might be a legitimate reason, but it will probably raise a flag, and personnel security might wander by and be like, hey, I just want to understand more about why you're going to France all the time, right? So I was never aware of them telling anybody like flat out no, but as you picked maybe riskier countries who were traditional adversaries, you were going there a lot, you worked on really sensitive stuff, that's when it all started to come in. But I knew people who traveled basically everywhere. So it wasn't a full stop. It was, here's what you need to be really cautious of. The other factor is the place that you're going. If they were going to try to compromise you, how do they do that? Are they, a wine and dine kind of country? Because then you get briefed on, okay, don't accept any gifts. If it seems too good to be true, it absolutely is. If there's wonderful tickets waiting for you at your hotel, ignore them. Are they a stick country? Then maybe you just shouldn't go at all. And I was the kind of person who, if I got told, hey, we really think it's unsafe for you to go there, I'd be like, no problem. I will change my itinerary, because the job was stressful enough that I didn't want to get into it anymore. I didn't want to add any stress to my life. So that's the basic gist of the considerations that, you would have and the organization has when you go to travel, when you work for an intelligence agency. And yeah, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Otherwise, hope everyone's doing wonderful.